Hey there, good time seekers. Welcome back to the Good Times Guide. If you're new here, this channel is all about finding joy in the everyday and making life a little brighter, one simple step at a time. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. How much did you spend on your last attempt to boost your mood? Was it a shopping spree? A fancy dinner? Maybe a weekend getaway? Well, today I'm going to share with you 5 incredibly powerful habits that can genuinely transform how you feel every single day. And here's the kicker. They won't cost you a single penny. These aren't just feel-good fluff either. These are science-backed strategies that I've personally tested, and they've been game changers for thousands of people. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into these mood-boosting secrets that are hiding in plain sight. Habit number 1 is what I call the 2-minute morning reset, and it's all about gratitude, but not the way you might think. Here's what most people get wrong about gratitude. They make it too complicated. They think they need to write in journals for 20 minutes or meditate for hours. But research from UC Davis shows that just 2 minutes of specific gratitude practice can increase happiness levels by 25%. Here's exactly what you do. Right after you wake up, before you even check your phone, think of 3 things you're grateful for. But here's the twist. They have to be super specific, and at least one has to be about someone else. Instead of, I'm grateful for my family, try, I'm grateful for the way my partner made me laugh last night when they did that silly voice while reading our dog a bedtime story. See the difference? The specificity triggers stronger neural pathways. I started doing this 6 months ago, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it's changed my entire morning energy. Even on rough days, finding those 3 specific things creates this little pocket of positivity that carries me through. The best part? You can do this in bed, in the shower, while making coffee, anywhere. 2 minutes. That's it. Habit number 2 is something I call micro-movement magic, and this one's for everyone who thinks they don't have time for exercise. Here's what Harvard researchers discovered. Just 60 seconds of movement can release the same mood-boosting endorphins as a 20-minute workout. 60 seconds. That's shorter than most TikTok videos. But here's the key. It has to be movement that makes you feel slightly silly or joyful. We're not talking about push-ups or jumping jacks. I'm talking about dancing badly to one song in your kitchen, doing jazz hands while walking to the mailbox, stretching like a cat when you wake up, playing air guitar during commercial breaks, or having a solo dance party in your living room. I keep a movement menu on my phone with 10 different 60-second activities. Whenever I feel my energy dipping, maybe it's 3 p.m. and I'm feeling that afternoon slump, I pick one and just do it. Last week, I did the shopping cart dance in my kitchen while waiting for my tea to steep, and my neighbor saw me through the window. Was I embarrassed? For about 2 seconds. Then I realized I felt amazing, and that's what matters. The science is clear. Movement doesn't just change your body, it literally changes your brain chemistry. And the sillier the movement, the bigger the mood boost, because you're adding joy on top of the endorphins. Habit number 3 is my go-to for those moments when life feels overwhelming, and I call it the 5-4-3-2-1 reset. This is actually a grounding technique used by therapists, but I've adapted it for daily mood management. When you're feeling stressed, anxious, or just mentally scattered, your brain needs an anchor back to the present moment. Here's how it works. 5 things you can see. Really look around and name them. Not just chair, but the blue coffee mug with the chip on the handle. 4 things you can touch. Feel the texture of your clothes, the temperature of your coffee cup, the smooth surface of your phone. 3 things you can hear. Maybe it's traffic outside, your neighbor's dog, or the hum of your refrigerator. 2 things you can smell. This one's my favorite because scent is directly linked to mood and memory. 1 thing you can taste, even if it's just the lingering taste of your morning coffee or mint toothpaste. The whole process takes about 90 seconds, and what it does is interrupt the stress spiral and bring you back to right now. I use this technique before important meetings, when I'm feeling overwhelmed by my to-do list, or even when I'm lying in bed with racing thoughts. It's like hitting a reset button for your nervous system, and it works every single time. Habit number 4 might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Sending 1 genuine connection text every day. But this isn't just any text. I'm talking about reaching out to someone in your life with a specific, meaningful message. Not, hey, how are you? But something like, I was just thinking about that time you helped me move, and I realized I never properly thanked you for making such a stressful day actually fun. Here's why this works. When we focus on appreciating others, it activates the same neural pathways as receiving appreciation. Plus, you're strengthening your social connections, which is one of the biggest predictors of happiness according to the Harvard study of adult development, the longest-running happiness study in history. I keep a list in my phone of people who've made a difference in my life. Friends, family, coworkers, even that barista who always remembers my order. Each day I pick someone and send them a specific, heartfelt message. The responses I get back are incredible, but honestly, the mood boost happens the moment I hit send. There's something magical about putting gratitude and love out into the world. Last month, I texted my high school English teacher to tell her how her encouragement helped shape my love of writing. She replied saying it was exactly what she needed to hear after a difficult day. We both got a mood boost, and it took me 2 minutes. Habit number 5 is about ending your day on a high note, and I call it the evening victory lap. Most of us end our days thinking about what we didn't accomplish, what went wrong, or what we're worried about tomorrow. But what if instead we trained our brains to end each day by celebrating the good? Here's your simple evening victory lap. Right before bed, identify 3 wins from your day. They can be tiny. Maybe you made someone smile, finished a task you'd been putting off, or simply chose a healthy lunch. But here's the crucial part. You have to feel proud of these wins, not just list them. Really let yourself feel good about them for a few seconds. The science behind this is fascinating. When you end your day by acknowledging victories, your brain processes and stores the day more positively during sleep. You literally wake up in a better mood because your subconscious spent the night reinforcing positive memories instead of worries. I've been doing this for 8 months now, and my sleep quality has improved dramatically. Instead of lying awake rehashing problems, I fall asleep feeling accomplished and grateful. Some of my recent evening victories. I helped a confused tourist find their hotel. I finally organized that messy drawer, and I tried a new recipe that actually turned out edible. Small things, but they add up to a sense of daily progress and satisfaction. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds great, but how do I actually make these habits stick? Here are my top 3 implementation tips. First, start with just one habit. Don't try to do all 5 immediately. Pick the one that resonated most with you and do it for a full week before adding another. Second, attach each new habit to something you already do. I do my gratitude practice right after I turn off my alarm. I do my micro movement while my coffee brews. Habit stacking is incredibly effective. Third, track your mood. I'm not talking about complicated journals, just a simple 1 to 10 rating each evening. You'll be amazed how quickly you see the connection between these habits and how you feel. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. I don't do all 5 of these every single day, and that's okay. The magic happens in the consistency over time, not in never missing a day. Here's what I want you to do right now. Pick one of these 5 habits, just one, and commit to trying it tomorrow morning. Then come back and let me know in the comments how it goes. I read every single comment, and I love hearing about your good times wins. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple strategies to make life better. And remember, good times don't just happen. We create them, one small choice at a time. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep seeking those good times.